know that just one word can change how your sentence looks, feels, and even sounds? That magic word is called an adjective. Without adjectives, our language would be dry and lifeless. Imagine describing your best friend without saying kind, funny, or tall. Boring, right? Today, we are unlocking the world of adjectives and exploring 13 powerful types that will make your English richer and more powerful. By the end of this lesson, you will not only understand what an adjective is, but also be able to identify, explain, and correctly use 13 types of adjectives in your own sentences. Adjectives are one of the most exciting parts of speech that we have. Without adjectives, you wouldn't be able to tell your friends which movies are great and which are overrated. Adjectives also allows us to describe ourselves as being amazing, incredible, fantastic, and of course, humble. Most importantly, adjectives let us explain the difference between funny memes and bad ones. Based on these indisputable facts, adjectives are clearly important parts of grammar. But did you know that there are many different types of adjectives? It's true. In fact, there are at least 13, yes, 13 types of adjectives that we commonly use. What is an adjective? An adjective is a word that modifies a noun or a pronoun. In general, adjectives usually gives us more information about a noun or pronoun by describing it or providing more information about it. For example, the adjective funny is used to say something cause fun or laughter. We are going to look at types of adjectives that are commonly used in everyday writing and speech. The 13 different types of adjectives commonly used are as follows. 1. The comparative adjective. The comparative adjectives are used to compare two different people or things to each other. Some example of comparative adjective includes words such as smaller, faster, more expensive, and less reasonable. Comparative adjective examples: we moved to a cheaper apartment. The second type of adjective is the superlative adjective. The superlative adjective are used to compare more than three people or things by indicating which one is the most supreme. Some examples of superlative adjective includes words such as smallest, loudest, most impressive, and least valuable. Superlative adjective examples: out of all my books, this one is the oldest. We are trying to figure out the least confusing way to explain the lesson to the new students. The next type of adjective is the predicate adjectives. The predicate adjectives are adjectives that appear in the predicate of a sentence as a subject complement rather than directly next to the noun or pronouns that they modify. Predicate adjectives follow linking verbs in sentences and clauses. For example, John became angry. The food looks delicious. Go back to my previous video and learn about the difference between subject and predicates. Now we are moving to the next one, which is the compound adjective. Compound adjectives are adjectives that are formed by multiple words, which are usually connected by hyphens. Some examples of compound adjectives include never ending, cross-eyed. Compound adjective examples in sentences. My happy-go-lucky daughter loved our trip to London. The better off members of the city lived by the river. The next type of adjective is the possessive adjective. Possessive adjectives are often used to express possession of ownership. The most commonly used possessive adjectives are mine, yours, its, her, is, our, their, and whose. Possessive adjective example. My favorite food is pizza. The next type of adjective is the demonstrative adjective. Demonstrative adjectives are used to express relative position in space and time. The most commonly used demonstrative adjectives are this, that, this, and those. Demonstrative adjective examples. This watch is cheaper than that one. This weekend is going to be really fun. The next one is proper adjectives. Proper adjectives are adjectives formed from proper nouns. In general, proper adjectives are commonly used to say that something is related to a specific person or place. Proper adjective examples. He was reading a Russian newspaper. I think Italian food is tasty. The next one is participial adjectives. Participial adjectives are adjectives that are based on participles, which are words that usually ends in ed or ing and derives from verbs. Participial adjective includes words like amazing, impressed, and fascinating. Participial adjective examples. Please hand me my reading glasses. The next one is limiting adjectives. Limiting adjectives are adjectives that restricts a noun or pronouns rather than describing any of its characteristics or qualities. Limiting adjectives overlap with other types of adjectives such as demonstrative adjectives and possessive adjectives. Limiting adjectives include words such as this, your, and some. Limiting adjective examples. I bought some eggs at the store. The next type of adjective is the descriptive adjective. Descriptive adjectives are adjectives that describe the characteristics, traits, or qualities of a noun or pronouns. Most adjectives are descriptive adjectives. Words such as purple, friendly, and attractive are examples of descriptive adjectives. Descriptive adjectives examples. A lot of interesting people visit this park. She told a scary story. The next type is the interrogative adjectives. Interrogative adjectives are adjectives that are used to ask questions. The interrogative adjectives are what, which, and whose. Interrogative adjective examples. What color is your favorite? Which button turns off the lights? We move to the next one, which is the attributive adjective. Attributive adjectives are adjectives that are directly next to the noun and pronoun that they modify. Usually, attributive adjective comes directly before nouns and pronouns that they modify, but they can sometimes appear after them. Attributive adjective examples. She has beautiful handwriting. The hungry gorilla ate the fresh mangoes. And the last one, which is the distributive adjectives. Distributive adjectives are used to refer to members of a group individually. Examples of distributive adjectives include each, every, either, or neither. Distributive adjective example. Each puppy got their own little dog house. Every member of the team scored a goal. So, adjectives aren't just ordinary words. They are the paintbrushes of language, adding color, depth, and meaning to every sentence. Now that you know the 13 types, try using them in your everyday conversations and writing. Trust me, your English will shine. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful English lessons. See you in my next lesson. Bye for now.